win the playoffs. Let's win the
Welcome to a
championship.
special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship
We had
game
played
with
no.
a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time tonight.
Only a tough guy.
After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. Kirk, one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs.
That's good, Ace.
Who knows how it can impact you?
If we beat Georgia again,
so let's see
that'd be awesome.
Is and who's going to be the
but it would be tough.
Champ.
Scrambling around now, looking down. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. They finally bring him down. What a return.
That was a bad pass.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Watch
The crowd is silent.
With excellent field position. Takes the handoff. It's Morgan. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. It was already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
I doubt Georgia will be out with a lot. We won't be out for a
Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pass rush closing in. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. Oh, look at the quick tackle made it a 41. It's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Dogs are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback keeps the football.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool
They
the
broke the
defense.
tackle.
You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Touchdown, Georgia. That's how you finish a play. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone to begin the drive at the 25. And the Looks like the offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for offense.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They get him down with a big play. Moves into the 45.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten over.
Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of
that back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Big throw complete to the tight end. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
So a positive play curve with the cross.
I thought about running with our quarterback. I don't want to make
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call when the offense goes with that deep crosser. That defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
The senior tries to take a shot but overthrows his man.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Cole. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Flying for the touchdown on the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
All right. We wasted a lot of time. Georgia is good.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down.
Good defense. That should be a foul.
And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that part.
Catch made on the left side. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's a screen pass to the right back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. It's a draw. Look out, room to run here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. Georgia has moved into the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back.
Ball comes loose. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. And a player is
what happened
after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
No, seriously, what happened? How did he found it?
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. Looking to find the end zone this time. They test the middle. He gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It was almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up it? It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A crucial pick 6.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. Dumps it down to the back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Oh, he makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw again. Looking deep for the right side. Makes the grab way down.
I had to throw it.
Just outside the red zone now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his 2nd pick today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit as that pass.
Touchdown, Kentucky! Great connection there for 6 points. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him up 3. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
We forced a fumble, but they must have dropped it. I don't know.
Touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, that was a clutch move.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Too bad we threw a pick.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there. And the Dogs will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A short completion to the tight end. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Caught over the middle. It's Cole. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now in the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looks like he's going to run it. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together
They
to
say
stop the
no,
pass,
Kentucky, you're
and
not
then
running the
nobody
clock.
accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nothing doing on that play. A big D tackle there for the stop. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. So they try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receiver spot. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Snags a quick throw. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. The offense now operating it empty. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up
We got playing time.
Dogs will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. She makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the 1st down.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Okay, we didn't do so good
Huge takeaway in the red zone.
this game. But we're facing a top 10 defense and top 10 offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal line. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations
Oh, we get the ball.
for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. Play action here on 1st down. Off target and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Has the 1st down and more. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Catch made by the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Important 2nd down play coming up. Bootleg looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. Throwing and running is essential.
Nice.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion. They're trailing in the 3rd quarter. Running back has it on a screen there. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Wow.
So they're short one for
That's good, dude.
to try out the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. Following
We're still up 10.
The kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. Brought down, the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Good job, man.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running with purpose. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So now it's 3rd and short with 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Receiver makes the grab. He make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Hand off with a single back. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Dogs! How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And he knocks through the PAT. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And here's the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense stops him short of the first down mark, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sense before we move on. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll use the ground game here. Well, the power run is stuck, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Come up on third down, solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off the play fake on 1st down. But the play loses.
Nice.
Very tough second down coming up now. Offense behind the sticks facing a 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain. So bring up 4th down. The Bulldogs will line up to move away. And off the bounce, that people roll out of bounds. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were pulled down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. No run up corralling for no gain. Getting set for 2nd down.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Down he goes as a sack.
Well, there was no one open.
Battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it. They get the sack.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And out comes the offense set to take over here. He gets loose. He's got enough for the 1st down and still going. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball out to 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it on a crossing route. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Here it is, first and goal, getting 7 points to take the lead. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Nice.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here. A long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Defense is coming after him. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game. We're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
The extra point up and good. They're in front now. Time running out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking to throw it on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator. Go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs. And because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that game.
Oh shit, they gonna call a timeout.
Called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. 0 running run stops right at the line of scrimmage. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Second down, going to throw it. Contact is going to let the ball go. Touchdown, Kentucky. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back and out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for a touchdown. Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
Yeah, we waste so much clock.
Fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stops at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First down, we're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over.